Hello Soul Family, my name is Gita and welcome to your pick a card reading. So the title of this video is going to be, what do they find attractive about you? But before we get started, I'd just like to say really quick that if you like this kind of video and you'd like for me to keep making more, then please give the video a thumbs up so I know that you do. Also, I'd like to take a moment and thank everybody who has liked and subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate you. You have really gone above and beyond, and all the comments, all of the likes and subscribing, that helps out my channel immensely, and I am forever grateful to you. My life is so much different now because of you guys, so I really appreciate it. Also, in the video description, if you're interested in getting a personal reading, you can see how to do that down there. And also my personal readings are in video format, so just so you know. Some people are confused and they think it's just email. I guess there's some readers who just do email readings. I don't do that. I just do video readings. Also in the video description is where you're going to find your timestamps. So this is going to be option number 1 with a tiger's eye, option number 2 with a clear quartz crystal, option number 3 with the rose quartz, and option number 4 with the cherry volcanic quartz. So you can take a moment and pause the video and take as long as you need, but I'm going to go ahead and get started and find out what they find attractive about you. All right, so here we have the cards for option number 1 with the tiger's eye. And let's go ahead and find out what they find attractive about you. And this is your messages from your person, so make sure you stick around for those. Oh, I don't know if I want to put them there. I don't know how these are going to fit yet, so. All right, so the first card we have is Mortality, number 42. Then we have number 35, Never Jam Today. Then we have Child Eternal. And Child Nature. We also have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. The Nine of Swords. And the Two of Cups. And we have the Ace of Cups. This person is in love with you. Seriously in love with you. We have Temperance. And we also have the Knight of Swords. Then we have the Ship. Dog. The Bear. And the Moon. I'm hearing they like how romantic that you are. I had to see that one. I get hearing it. They really like how you really cherish your life. You cherish your time. You cherish everything about your life. I feel like some of you may have had some kind of things that have happened in your life that make you appreciate your time here. And it says, you know, and you realize that life is bright and brief and beautiful and you want to live your life. I feel like that they love that you're wanting to live your life. You have a lust for your life. And you realize that it's really short and fleeting and you try to make the most of it. I'm trying to think about Never Jam Today. Okay, so I'm hearing that they like that there's people can't manipulate you. They can't, with Never Jam Today, it's about somebody who is promising someone something and they never gonna get it. And the thing is that they like about you is that you can see, you can realize, and you can spot when they're in a situation like that, where you're going to, where if someone's saying that they keep promising you, oh, if you do this, I'll give you that, you don't fall for that stuff. Okay? So you don't fall for anybody's empty words or promises that you know, you can recognize, you can tell when those promises aren't going to come to pass. You're not falling for nothing. you're not a fool in that sense. Then we have child eternal. It says the light attributes. It says determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit. Ability to see things with fresh eyes. So they definitely see you as somebody like that. Someone who is very youthful. Someone who is very almost innocent and childlike. And you're really youthful, I would say. More like childlike. And then we have child nature. It says friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. So you could be someone who communicates with angels or whatever, or with other people. But I'm also hearing that you're close with animals, that you love animals, and they love that about you. You're very nurturing, and you're very young at heart. I don't know, some of you might actually still be really young, but this is what they like about you. So the Queen of Wands in the reverse. I feel like that they love how much you love them. I'm hearing that. And how you speak your truth. Hearing that you worry about the connection, you worry about things, and you're telling your truth, and with temperance, that you want to come together. Like the relationship really matters a lot to you. Also, I'm picking up that some of you are very intuitive, and that you're able to listen to your intuition. You're able to maybe even hear what spirit has to say. You're way better than some other people at it. Queen of Wands is in the reverse. I feel like that I feel like that you're assertive, and that you influence other people. But it's like I'm hearing you don't know how beautiful you are. You're really beautiful, but you don't know how beautiful you are, and how much influence and power you have over others. Not only with your beauty, even though that is one thing, your beauty is that one thing that helps, gives you power over other people, but also, you know, just your confidence. I feel like that you give this person hope and peace, and they like that about you. It's like whenever there is any stress or worrying, that you're able to calm their fears. And you speak your truth. You're not afraid to speak up and say how you truly feel. With the Two of Cups, this is about love and union. This person, they love how you love them. They love that you love them. They find it attractive that you love them, and they love you. Let's see, ship with dog. They like how you're very loyal, you're dependable. Also, you could be, at the moment, you could just be a friend. You're someone who's always there for them, and you're very devoted. They love how that you do those things. Some of you like to travel, and they love that about you. You're also able to overcome obstacles easier than most of the people that you know, and I feel like that you're optimistic, even though I don't have any cards that say that directly. We have Bear. So Bear, your person loves that you're protective, that you're powerful. You're protective, you're powerful. It's almost like you're this bear energy, but it's like interesting because we have this child nature and everything. So it's almost like someone who is like delicate but strong. But we have with the bear, it's like protective and nurturing and powerful. And the moon, I hear that some of you might be into like spirituality, tarot, obviously you're here. I feel like that is something that they might find attractive about you. They find that you're mysterious. They find that you're romantic. And they find these things attractive about you. You have like a magical quality about you that really attracts them. So let's go ahead and see what your messages say. What do they want to say to you? So I know I was wrong, but I don't want to admit it. So there's something that they were wrong about. They're not wanting to admit. I have sexual dreams about you. So this person has sexual dreams about you. Can we just be friends? I'm afraid to lose you. I don't know what I want. So this person is having a hard time knowing what they want in the relationship. They're not knowing if they want to be friends or if they want to have a romantic relationship with you. Also, I'm hearing that some of you are in a romantic relationship and they're afraid to lose you as in the ways that you provide, and there's like things, there's needs that you have that you meet for them. And as like in a friend type way, and they're afraid of that dynamic changing. The thing that they need is, they're afraid of it changing. They're afraid of losing you. They're afraid, yeah, it's like, yeah. We do have the dog too. You have the key to my heart. So you definitely have the key to this person's heart. And also I'm hearing that you open their heart. I'm hiding you from others. So they're potentially hiding your relationship or your connection from other people. And I'm hearing they're hiding some of their feelings as well from other people, how they truly feel about you. My heart is broken and I'm trying to heal. Please give me time. Then we have, I look at your social media to see what you're up to. And you're so good and I'm so bad. So you're so good, I'm so bad. So what I feel like that is they think that you're like way better than them. You're a better person than them. And they feel like they do like naughty things. Like, I was wrong and I don't want to admit it. You know, they feel like they have sexual dreams about you. They just feel really, they're hiding things. So they feel like they're being deceptive, and they have like this idea of them not being a good person or potentially not being that great of a person. And they see you as someone who is a very good person. Anyways, that's all that I have for option number 1. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to option number 2. All right, so here we have the cards for option number 2 with the clear quartz crystal heart. And let's go ahead and find out what your person finds attractive about you. So first we have messages for a rabbit, service to the animal world. Then we have uncertainty number 39, choose who you will become. We have night, child magical, then we have the 4 of Swords in the reverse, the 3 of Cups, the Star in the reverse, then we have the 6 of Cups, the Moon in the reverse, and the 7 of Cups. Then we have number 9, bouquet. And then we also have magnifying glass, or looking glass, whatever one you would like to call it. That's 44. Then we have writer, And bouquet again. Oh my God. All right, so what does your person find attractive about you? So with messages of a rabbit, it's really easy to see, you know, that they really find it attractive how some of you, I'm hearing that you might even work, you know, with taking care of animals. You might, you know, be a rescue worker, an animal rescue worker. Maybe you work at the ASPCA or something. Also, you could be a vet, a veterinary assistant, someone who volunteers their time potentially helping animals. I'm hearing that you would do a lot to help animals, and that you really love animals, and that you want to get along, and that you get along with them, and it's like very nurturing. They find that very nurturing, and they find that very attractive. Also, I'm hearing that some of them, they really like, they're like that as well, and they like that, you know, you're like that and they're like that. I feel like that they like that. I feel like I'm hearing that some of you are going to school. You're doing something to learn maybe a new trade or something. Maybe you're still learning a trade on taking care of animals for some of you. You know, but it could be with other things as well. It says uncertainty, choose who you'll become. And so I feel like that I'm hearing that you're like in this process of becoming, like choosing what kind of person you want to become. And they actually find this attractive, that you actually care and you think about it, and I feel like that you feel like the energy feels determined to follow your purpose, find your purpose, follow your purpose. Also, they even feel like maybe this card even talks about having telepathic communication with animals. So maybe some of you guys do that. We have Knight, and it says loyalty, romance, chivalry, and a love of honor. So you're very romantic, and they love that about you. They love how you're just very loving, you're very loyal, you're very romantic, you know? We also have child magical. It says, seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things. The belief that everything is possible. So you really, you know, you truly believe, like even with this like uncertainty card, like you can do whatever you put your mind to. You can do whatever, you know, everything is possible. You're totally capable of accomplishing these things. Also, I'm hearing that you have some magical abilities as well, and they see that as very attractive. Yeah, you see beauty in all things. And the reason why you do that, and I'm just going to say this, they find this attractive. They might not understand why. But the thing is that usually whatever you see in another person is reflected back at you. So like basically like it's a reflection of you. So therefore, if you see someone who's being hateful and awful, then those aspects can be found inside yourself. But if you are always seeing the good in everything, then that means that you're inherently very good inside, and by default. I'm not saying that you can't know that there's situations, but for the most part, I feel like that you see the best in people, or you try to think the best of people. So we have the Four of Swords in the reverse, the Six of Cups. Some of you, I'm hearing that you have children. Some of you, I'm hearing, have a magical child. But I'm hearing also they feel like that they have like maybe a past life with you. They feel like that you're soulmates potentially. But you're also very kind. You're like very kind. To the point to where you do so much for other people that it is exhausting to you. You might have difficulties placing boundaries and have some codependent difficulties, a fear of abandonment issues, but you know, they still find this attractive. They find how loving and how kind you are. But maybe think about, you know, how much kindness that you are. But I'm hearing that you're very kind to them as well. Also, I'm hearing that you're a lot of fun to be around. I feel like that is saying that you're a lot of fun. Also, you're a very good friend. I feel like you're always there for them. You're very friendly. I'm trying to understand the moon. The signs associated with this reading, I see Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Libra, and Scorpio. But the moon in the reverse, it can be about in denial. I'm trying to find the energy. No, there's some kind of mystery around this. I'm blocking. Nope. I'm trying to find. They're saying that it's talking about a situation. I'm trying to understand what it's trying to say about the situation. It's not easy. It's kind of complex here and kind of specific. But okay, so we have the Seven of Cups, and that talks about having a lot of options. You have a lot of options and that you're hopeful for right here. Okay. You're in denial about the kind of person that you are. You don't think that you're as awesome. You don't think that you have as much friends. There's some things that you don't. There's something that you would deny being if it was complimented to you. And with the Star, I feel like that you have a lot of hope, but you might even act a little pessimistic, maybe some dry sarcasm. That's what I'm hearing. Like very, very, I feel like that you're sarcastic, and they like that you're sarcastic. But you're also somebody who can see a lot of potential for possibilities again, so it's like kind of showing up again. Also, I feel like that with the bouquet, at least, especially twice, it's like, I feel like that you might flatter them in some way, like give them compliments, tell them how you're feeling about them. You might, you're very romantic, so maybe you're hitting on them or something, and you're flirting in some way, shape, or form. I feel like that there's messages of communication that you're giving, that you're flirting, and they like that. And that makes them want to take a closer look at you. So let's go ahead and see what kind of messages you have from your person. We have, it is not your fault, you did nothing wrong. Then we have, after meeting you, I will never be the same again. You've changed my life a lot. Your energy is intoxicating. So they find your energy to be very intoxicating. Then we have, I think being with you would heal me. So they think that you would heal them. They also could see you as a healer. And, because I was picking up nurse and healing with the animals. So you might even heal animals, but they might feel that, you're so nurturing, you're so healing to other things that they feel like that you could heal them. I'm afraid to get too close to you. You could crush my heart. So they are afraid because I feel like that they're very falling in love with you, I'm feeling. I'm afraid of the karmic. So there could be a third party situation for some of you. However, the karmic can not always mean a third party situation, like in the sense of romantic. It could just be that they could be stuck in a karmic cycle that they're afraid, that they're having difficulty with, that they're having fear out of. Then we have, I look at your pictures often. So this person is looking probably on your social media. They're looking at your pictures. Then we have, I'm afraid you won't find me sexy. So they are afraid that you won't find them. Maybe they're afraid that you won't find them sexy while they're naked or something. There's something that you really got to know them, maybe you wouldn't find them physically attractive. Anyways, that's all that I have for option number 2. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to option number 3. All right, so here we have the cards for option number 3 with the rose quartz heart, and let's go ahead and find out what your person finds attractive about you. All right, these are upside down. Okay, so first we have number 32, belong to your own dream, create your own life. Number 40, keeping up, immense effort and advance. Then we have child divine, servant, then we have the 7 of cups in the reverse. We have the moon. We have the world. We have the King of Swords in the reverse. We have, I was hearing something funny. Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Sorry, they said something funny to me. Then we have the 10 of Swords. Then we have the owls. Like a cuckoo clock. The cross. And the fox. An interesting spread. Huh. Wow. You've gained a lot of wisdom through your suffering, and you've learned a lot. And I feel like that you say that you tell them things. You tell them their suffering. You tell them what you've learned, and they find that attractive. Complexity in time. Also, I'm hearing that you take good care of yourself. They love how you take care of yourself. Also, I say belong to your own dream. So you're not like trying to be like anybody else. You're not somebody who just does what everybody else is doing. You're definitely not a follower. You're a leader. And I feel like that you have goals and aspirations, and you're going after them, and you have your dreams, and I feel like that you have dreams that you're going after, and they find that very attractive. We have keeping up. So they see that you doing all of this hard work. They see that you're a hard worker. They find this really attractive, that I feel like that you're attacking your dream, you're going after it, and they find this really attractive. Let me see this one. So we have child divine, and it says innocence, purity, and redemption suggests a special connection with the divine. So they find you to be very almost like innocent, and there's a lot of purity to you. I don't know, redemption, I'm feeling maybe if you did have difficulties, you've redeemed yourself, or you've made up for them, or mistakes, made up for mistakes. Suggests a special connection with the divine. So they feel like that you're connected to spirit. Then we have servant, and it says delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. So they find you somebody who is not afraid to help other people, to service other people. I'm hearing and not really expecting anything in return. You're the kind of person who would also do things like pay it forward and everything. Then you have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. They liked how okay. So what I heard with these two cards is that you kind of threw logic out the window, and you're really into like fantasy. You're very good at fantasizing, visualization. You're always dreaming about all of these possibilities. You're always dreaming about all these options. You're always filled with all of these ideas. There's always this information coming through, that maybe even from spirit, that is always inspiring you. You're very inspiring to them. And we have the moon. So I want to run over there really quick. This is Pisces energy. This is Capricorn energy. We got Gemini, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Scorpio energy. But they find you to be very almost mystical, magical, very intuitive. However, I feel like that that you're empathic. It's like you're empathic, and I'm hearing you're weighed down by these emotions, that you get a lot of emotions and you're weighed down. If anything, that you get kind of slowed down or off track by these dreams, though. It's saying that they do like all of these things about you, but they do find these things attractive. But I feel like that it's trying to say that you do get a little bit stuck on things because of it. But either way, they find it very attractive. And they also find you to be very loyal and dependable. Someone who is in control of their emotions, I'm hearing as well. So we have the World. They feel that you're somebody who has a lot to offer the world. Also, I'm hearing that you might like to travel. They like that about you. I'm also hearing there's some of you who if you're at rock bottom, you're not afraid to up and move or change the scenery. I feel like that. And again, but I'm hearing this right here too. There's suffering, and which has brought you a lot of freedom and knowledge and understanding and wisdom. I feel like for a lot of you, you have mostly healed from your trauma, and at least mostly, if not all, healed, or you've healed a great amount, and you've just made these things your strength, and you don't make them a crutch, and you don't use them as an excuse to do things in your life. I feel like that you might not even talk about it with everybody, everything you've gone through, all the times you're sitting around talking about, oh, woe is me. You're not that. I don't feel like that you're that person, but I feel like that it's you can go from being at rock bottom and then just, I don't know, I'm hearing that you you are able always, no matter how you get knocked down in the dirt, you're always able to pick yourself back up again. Also, I'm hearing that some of you are very spiritual or even religious. I don't know about the very religious part, but you are spiritual, religious. And I feel like that you gain wisdom through that your belief, whatever you believe, your ideology. And also how I'm hearing that you listen to your intuition, and it guides you through your life. This is the things that they find attractive about you. So let's go ahead and see what kind of messages they have for you. So the first one says, I'm having a lot of money issues and other things I'm worried about. So this person, they're having some hard times. You might not know about it. I'm wearing a mask, so they're not showing what they're really feeling. I should have treated you better. Can you forgive me? I'm sorry. So they're not happy about something they did with you. Then we have, I do things to purposely make you jealous. Dang. Like you haven't suffered enough already. You're probably like, that's what I was saying. Like, what? But they do things to make you jealous. But the reason why they do it is because they want you to come towards them. How could you want to be with me after everything I've done? This person, I don't think they've been the best person to you. I'm not impressed by what they've done to you. Then we have yes. So whatever they're wondering about, the answer is yes. I'm falling in love with you. I hope you feel the same. And then we have, I feel trapped. I need help. I'm actually hearing that there might be some of you that their person might be actually in jail or prison currently. But that's only a small few that they're actually going through that. And that is part of the reason why they feel trapped. And there's other reasons they feel trapped too. Part of it could be money. And that's why they're hiding. They're hiding behind a mask. And how could you want to be with me after they don't feel like they've not been the best person? I should have treated you better. I'm sorry. Also they're treating you like crap. They do things to make you jealous on purpose. So maybe this is something that actually did happen. Maybe they actually did that and they want you to forgive them for that. Either way, they're feeling trapped. So I feel like that some of them are feeling trapped by their own like lies or deception, and some of them are trapped by money issues, and some are trapped literally in jail or prison. Anyways, that's all that I have for option number 3. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to option number 4. All right, so here we have the cards for option number 4 with the Cherry Volcanic Quartz Crystal. And let's go ahead and find out what your person finds attractive about you. That is your messages from your person, channeled messages. All right, first we have number 19. Who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. Then we have number 21, the right way. Learning to create what you desire. The right way. Then we have warrior. You're not someone to be trifled with. Then we have storyteller. We have the 2 of Pentacles. Temperance. And the 3 of Wands in the reverse. Then we have the 5 of Wands in the reverse. We have the Fool, the Chariot in the reverse, then we have Bridge, Tree, Tree again. Okay, this is okay. So I only picked 2 out of each one of these decks for each pile. It's actually not very possible for it to come out like it's 2 of the same one to come out like this. But then on top of that, for each pile too, but on top of that I think the last pile, it had bouquet twice. So we got tree twice, and then we have the sun. Wow. They find you, I'm hearing that they like how, some of you, I'm hearing you work out, and they like how you work out and how you're conscious of your health and you try and take good care of your health. I'm also hearing that they like your family, and if they don't know your family, it's most likely a health thing. But I feel like that you're health conscious, but also with the tree, I'm picking up that they really like your family. They feel very positively about it. They find you to be very strong and optimistic and positive. They find you to be a very positive person. You just like make them feel you're very energetic. I'm hearing energetic. All right, so we have, who in the world are you getting to know the new you? So I feel like that I've heard when I got this card out, when I saw it. Oop, I'm messing up the cards. When I saw it, I've never really actually looked at this. It's looking at the picture. I think those are tadpoles. She's got an egg. Getting to know the new you. I've heard that you've changed a lot. That you're not the same person as you used to be. Or you're in the process of changing a lot. Some of you maybe used to be out of shape. Or maybe used to eat junk food all the time. Or do drugs or drink alcohol. There's something that you've done that just made you change a lot. And I feel like that you're trying to do things like before. I feel like that you just did things that were negative. And now you're doing things that are positive. You're learning to create what you desire the right way. So not by doing it the wrong way. Like, not saying this is what you did, but like an example was like, instead of stealing something, working for it. Something like that. I'm hearing a lot of you making healthier choices. They find that very attractive. Also, they see you as a warrior. We have strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. So you have very strong willpower. And again, I'm hearing that you have this really strong willpower. You can overcome like if you could overcome like addiction, overcome like, you know, like, I don't know, poor eating habits, overcome, I don't know, maybe, you know, there's just anything that is negative that can be perceived as an addiction. I'm hearing that you'd be able to overcome it easily. And it says heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice and conquering the ego. So they don't find you somebody who's very egotistical or anything, that you basically have conquered your ego. We have storyteller. It says ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. So they like your stories as well. They like the way that you speak. They like the way that you articulate yourself. They like how strong you are, how the willpower that you have to overcome the obstacles in your life with this bridge. Let's see, how when you're going through a lot of conflict, you seem like, I don't know, you're able to like juggle things really well, even though you might be upset emotionally. Like you wouldn't be able to tell on the outside that anything was really wrong unless you said something. You're good at hiding your emotions, I'm hearing. But they just like how you're able to overcome things, how you're able to like, I'm hearing they really admire you. It's almost like you are amazing. You inspire them to become a better person, to take better care of themselves, to care about themselves. You inspire them to live their lives, live their best life. Also, I feel like that you're not, but however, you're really strong, but you know your strength and you don't need to be combative. I don't feel like that you're a combative person, really. You're someone who can, like, if there's a conflict, you're able to kind of finesse it. You're able to overcome it. You're able to get through it, like, very, like, calmly and think logically through it. They find you to be very, like, free-spirited, open-minded, able to, you know, go forward, adventurous. They like these things about you. They find them very attractive. Also, there's like a certain degree of peace and harmony that they feel around you. They really, it's like this talking about, they really want to blend your energies together because your energy, it just feels really good to them. And I don't know, you make them, it's like, your energy is kind of like if you were really tired and you had a big cup of coffee. like the energy you'd have after. I do see here, though, with the Three of Wands in the reverse and the Chariot in the reverse, that you have an uncertain future. That there is something that you don't know about your future. Like you're not sure about. There's something that is either on pause or on hold. There could be a trip or something that is on pause. The Three of Wands talks about you're waiting for your ships to come in, and this is talking about apprehension, not being sure. It's mostly uncertainty about the future. And I feel like that you try to make forward movement regardless, but I do see that there is some difficulties here with the Chariot in the reverse as well. I'm hearing that you still make forward movement even when you're waiting. You find other things to do. You're always busy. That's what I'm hearing. You're always busy, and I feel like that you do things to kind of help pass your time while you're waiting for whatever is the bigger picture that you're wanting to do to come along. All right, so let's go ahead and see what they want to say to you. What is their messages? It says, I'm always comparing you with others. I feel like we have known each other before. There is a strong connection between us, I can feel. I want you, so they really want you. What does this one say? You broke my heart. I'm not sure if I can forgive you. So, I don't know. I'm hearing actually, if you broke my heart, I'm not sure if I could forgive you. That was weird how that was changed. So, if you broke my heart, I'm not sure if I could forgive you. I don't know. That's what I heard when I picked up. Sometimes when I get these messages card, I even have it with these cards right here. Oops, I dropped my selenite. These cards right here, sometimes I hear like words as I'm reading it, like replacing the other words. So if you broke my heart, I also that they're saying, I mean, channeling, I'm like hearing that they wouldn't be able to handle it. There are so many things I want to say to you, but it's not the right time yet. Then we have, I am drunk on your love. You are unpredictable and excites and scares me. I'm focusing on my responsibilities right now. Please understand. So if you were wondering why they're not coming forward or something, that would tell you why. And maybe you're wondering if they find you attractive at all. So yes, they do find you attractive, and they do find a lot of, I think, really positive things. They want you, but it looks like there is some things that they're trying to work on. I feel like that you inspire them to work on themselves, and so kind of like you inspiring them, kind of, it's like that, it makes them focus on their responsibilities. Like you are focusing on your responsibilities, that makes them want to focus on their own responsibilities. Anyways, that's all that I have for option number 4. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.